The night in the forest. When you're 22 and love adventures, fear feels like just another emotion. That's what I thought too. I was passionate about exploring abandoned places and mysterious spots. One day, I convinced my new girlfriend, Clarissa, to join me for a night expedition. We chose OP Schnabel Park in San Antonio. It seemed like the perfect place to explore. I also knew it became particularly desolate and eerie after 3 a.m. Clarissa agreed, albeit hesitantly. I reassured her that everything would be fine. We parked my truck near the main entrance and ventured into the forest. I kept the flashlight off. Our eyes had to adjust to the dark, and any light could give away our presence. The forest was silent. Too silent. We walked for about 15 minutes along the main trail when I suggested taking a secondary path to make a loop and get back to the truck faster. Clarissa nodded, but she was clearly uneasy. Just as we entered the new trail, the air around us changed. A light breeze was replaced by a strange melody. It was a flute. I froze. So did Clarissa. The sound was clear, rhythmic, as if someone was playing a song, but it was impossible to pinpoint the direction. We stood still, listening. The melody grew louder, and Clarissa started trembling and praying, her whole body shaking. "It's going to be okay," I said, trying to reassure her, even though panic was creeping into me too. "We're leaving. Let's run back." We ran, leaving the flute behind. But we didn't get far. Moments later, something large burst out of the bushes in front of us, snapping branches. It moved too fast for me to see what it was, but I felt the force of its movement. "Back!" I shouted, and we turned around. We were back where we first heard the flute, but now it was playing much closer. The sound surrounded us, coming from everywhere. I realized we were trapped. "We're running to the truck," I said firmly. "Stay close." We sprinted along the main trail. The forest seemed frozen, except for us and the flute. Within minutes, we reached the parking lot. There were no other cars, only mine. We jumped in, I started the engine, and we sped off. Only at home did I begin to process what had happened. What was that? A person, a spirit, or something entirely inexplicable? The flute was too precise to be the wind or an animal sound. Since that night, I've never returned to that park after dark.